Guys, we rehearsed this. It's quack. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Modsauce server having fun here on the mining world, and I found something kind of interesting. You can see the items there in the storage cabinets. Now you can't. Now you can't. Now you can't. You can't. It's, so we got a fun little visual glitch there, but who cares? Got a little bit of, oh, here, let's jump back real quick. I've got some Terra Steel armor going here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, still need to finish the rest of it and then get some going for the rest of the gang. But that's okay. Been busy here. You can see we've got, haven't showed off this. We have a little access to our ME system here. And if we drop down, thump, nothing. Nope, nothing. Oh, it's over here. Here's our quick and dirty little ME network setup. So we got some storage over here, a little bit of controller work, some crafting interfaces, and this, I have to admit, the crystal growth chamber, very cool. It is so neat the way it just processes the stuff so quickly. I went ahead and added on here an export bus and put in a capacity card so that I'd have enough, and an acceleration card, so any fluix or nether quartz or certus quartz seeds that get dropped into the system get punched into here. And then up here I have an import bus that I have configured to suck out the main ones, so that as soon as they are present they get sucked out. Now I could put some acceleration cards on here, but I haven't done that yet. Could put some more acceleration cards on here to speed this up, but haven't done that yet because, still playing that we're poor. And Mechle also went ahead and set up this advanced inscriber, which these two are from the AE2 stuff mod, and I'm really thinking I may just add these to the Feed the Beast Infinity server because they're really cool. Lots of acceleration cards in here. You can drop the stuff you want and it goes really fast, and you can add from any direction. I'm thinking that's really neat. I haven't played with this at all. I have done absolutely nothing with the ME system here. This is all Mechle, having done a good job with it, and he's been playing with some P2P networks, which I think is really cool. Down one more. This is what I've been playing with, and this is the processing system. Still kind of ghetto because I haven't closed up everything, and as I was looking at this I was thinking I think I can do this better. But let's jump around the side so you can see. Here's the little lava and water generator using the transfer node, and that's set with the world interaction upgrade, and just one, and it's more than sufficient to keep this thing plentiful. And then that cobble is fed into the top one of these pulverizers, where it just does the cobble into gravel, and then this next one takes the gravel and turns it into sand, and that's where the sand goes. This goes gravel to sand, sand to dust, and the dust goes into here. And then these sieves, these automatic sieves, just go ahead and process these. Now if you can look, you can see that the energy is not quite keeping up. That's because you can't hardly see it. We're using the lowest tier energy conduit, and made some more. We can go ahead and fix that. These are really cool. Haven't done anything with the RF tools, but Mechle has, and he saw that it would be real easy to take these, and they're really cheap too, to set them up and teach them how to make 8 different recipes. So these are the items that haven't yet had enough of them. They get exported out. In fact, they all get fed into this spruce chest, which then, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. Boink. Anyway, all the cabling back here routes everything. Everything that these 3 sieves output go into the crafting tiers, where if they can, if it's these gravels or these sands or these dusts, they get compacted. Everything else goes into the spruce chest and then into the gold chest, and this is where all the finished stuff ends up. And I still haven't figured out why the block of coal is not quite working, but I have changes to do. Needed just a little bit more because there are 10 ore and gravels, and there's 10 ore in each one of those, and there's only 8 slots. So I needed a few more, and then here at the last I said, oh, I can do blocks of coal. Block them up. In any case, everything, oh, you saw some bits get snagged out of there. Anything that gets dropped into here that is not sand, or not dust, if it's gravel or sand, they automatically get grabbed by the hammerer here, which will go ahead and pound them through, and then they get redropped in here, and if it's gravel or sand, and it goes back in, and it just keeps going. And the nice thing is I don't need any fancy interfacing here, because it only accepts the ore gravels and the ore sands, which is very nice. And then I set up a bunch of these because they're getting lots and lots of them in the chest. I'm gonna have to do some work to clear this out, but all this stuff that you see here is pretty much I'd say 11, getting close to 12 hours worth of work on this. About an hour ago I came in here and turned off the conduit here by saying it needs a redstone signal. This one's already finished pulverizing, but there's still 800 to go there. This one's still full. It's almost finished. So there's a good couple more hours to process through here to be this all done. I really like this system. This is based off of a YouTuber's system that I spotted yesterday. No, not yesterday. 2-3 days ago. And I should have written it down here. It's Thordal. It's like F-tag for Thordal. I need to look at it. I will have the link goodness here. Really impressed with how he set that up. I'm thinking I might be able to devise a more compact method, but this is just kind of temporary at this point. Something Mekla came in here and set up the drawer controller, and I keep forgetting we can do these drawer controllers, and so all these are now available since it's routing up into the ME system, and so we can just come in here and take a look, and it's all available, which is very, very cool. Saw also some other work that Thordal was doing with banks of these and the controllers and hooking them up, and some very, very nice things that can be done with the compressed drawers, where you can have the nugget and the ingots and the blocks all together, and thinking, ooh. I think we're going to pretty much stop working on here. I was discussing with Nepocom earlier today. I think we're pretty much done with setting up stuff here in the mining world, and it's time to go into the overworld and set up an actual real base that will stay for everybody to deal with there at the spawn. Let's see, what else have I shown off? Oh, I haven't shown off this. I've been coming into here and taking some of this aluminum ingot, but it's the immersive engineering ingot. So I've been pumping them into the smeltery, and I have this little redstone clock that pipes out individual bits, and then that gets fed into here. And so this is a way of taking and consolidating all these different ingots into one type. For example, if we take a look here, the dust, the osmium dust, when that gets smelted, it becomes the ex nihilo ingots instead of getting them as the thermal foundation ingots, or in this case for osmium it would be the mechanism. So what I've been doing is just grabbing them and pumping them through. Oh, come here, you. So been doing that. Need to get this all automated, but that's kind of some of the stuff that we're doing. I should be able to combine these without any grief. So yeah, it's certainly working, having lots of fun. We now have some 2 division sigils that are activated, so that's cool. Need to get some mob grinding going, but I think the next major project is to move a lot of the stuff that we need to do, like the energy production, the storage, the ME master ME network, get that moved over to spawn and set up an area there on the spawn chunks. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing next. And now we come to the part of the show where I do something dangerous. Build on camera. Oh yeah, it's going to be dangerous. So what I'm looking at is the digital miner, which is very cool, lovely, one of my favorite parts of Mechanism. And there's the recipe. this is the rabbit hole of needing machines to build the stuff that you need to build the digital miner. It's pretty bad. So this basic control circuit, easy. Oh wait, it's metallurgic infuser. Osmium, got that. Redstone, okay, yeah, we can do that. We need a metallurgic infuser. All right, atomic alloys. Oh, okay, well that's easy. Oh, hey, we got the atomic infuser. That's cool. Reinforced alloy, obsidian. Well, let's look at this. Metallurgic infuser, we got that, but we need diamonds and stuff for that. Okay, well we can do that. And it needs diamond death, and so that's a lot of diamonds. Okay, so yeah, we can do that. Logic guy. Oh, easy peasy. We've got pistons, and that's no problem. Teleportation core. Yeah, we got the lapis and the gold and the diamonds and more of these funky atomic alloys. Steel casing. Oh, that's just steel. But then steel, making steel. Well, we can smelt that from something. We can smelt it from that. That's not very useful. What if we do something that's not Tinker's Construct? That's not very helpful. Alright, Tinker's Construct mechanism, quantum flux. Whoops, I missed the quantum flux. No, there's the, come on, stop moving around. Okay, where's the quantum flux? There we go. Ooh, coal and iron. Hey, that's my favorite method of getting iron. The other method I know is you can use an induction smelter and use 4 coal and iron. So, what we need, and that's okay, I've already gotten my steel using immersive engineering. So, what we need are several machines. Fortunately, I got the machines. Here's the induction smelter for making the steel, but that's already done. This is the metallurgic infuser, and unfortunately, let's go back to our recipe digital miner. Let's see, what was it? Oh, here, this guy. That's pretty easy. We can get more steel and chests, energy tablets, and more of these enriched alloys, and gold and redstone. Yeah, we can do that. Refined obsidian ingot. That requires the osmium compressor and the refined obsidian dust. Which reminds me, I'm going to need more diamonds for that. But, okay, electric chest. So that means I use this to get the steel, this to do a lot of the infusing, and that to just compress 2 pieces of obsidian. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get some of this done. This, as I see it, other than the minor bits, these are what I'm going to be using for getting the compressed bits. So, and I had that nicely set out, and I didn't want it to pile together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go in there, and then I'll get rid of these here. I don't know if you can really hear that, but that's got a nice sound. Oh, it's nice and good and low. So we'll let that go. I need to compress, or not compress, but I need to pulverize the obsidian. So let's run upstairs. I went up here because the lava generator's back there making a big bunch of pulsing noises. And this should give me the dust. And if I saw the recipe right, it should give me the dust 4 at a time. Oh yes, hot diggity, it does. And why'd you go away? Digital miner. I want to keep track of that. 12, there's my compressed or crushed obsidian. So that's going to go ahead and, there's our 6. That, if I have calculated this right, that's all I need. Alright, the world moved. We are setting up base elsewhere, so let's just dump that in there. I'm going to put you over here. Now I'm going to need to do a bunch of these. So let's go ahead and toss that in, and toss that in. And I believe I need to crush a lot of these diamonds, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to remember, why is that kept disappearing? My digital miner right there. Digital miner. Stay. For this, I need an, well, I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be using refined obsidian dust. Oh yeah, that's, I need refined obsidian dust. Come back there. which means I need to take regular obsidian and upgrade it. Did I calculate it right? No, I need 7, 8, 9, I need 10, I'm going to have 3 leftover dust. Okay. Yeah, this is not easy. And I think I'm going to fast forward until this is all done. Okay, ground up 16 diamonds into dust. Yeah, that didn't make me feel bad in any way. And why am I putting that away? Come back here, you. I need you now. Alright, so let's look at our recipe. This guy, we can do that real easy. Come here. That's what's doing it. I come here and it resets it. Why am I going there? Digital miner. Alright, let's do that. Give me one of them. Yep. And I think they're getting ready to move the ME away. Let me grab all the stuff, and that way it won't... nope. Okay. Thanks. Alright, so what we need to do here, we need these 11, and as I understand it, 4 of these are not going to get upgraded. The rest of them are. Now these, let's go back to here. To make this, we go back 1 level. These enriched alloys plus a diamond dust will go to the reinforced. So there's our 7. Those are not. So these 7 go here, and we need 7 dust to upgrade those. And I need to take... oh, I need to refine these. I need to refine 2 of these with 2 of those. And then I'm going to need some osmium. Where's my osmium hiding? There's some osmium. Boom, boom. And I'm going to use that to take these into the ingots that I'm going to need. Alright, we'll let this time skip here. Alrighty, so we've got those 7. So let me go ahead and let me check the recipe just to be sure. Digital miner. Wish that would stay. So I need, for this guy, I need the refined ingots. For that, I need the refined obsidian dust, and for that, I need to do that here. Alright, so you guys and 2 of you go ahead and refine up me some obsidian. No longer just pulverized, it is now going to be refined. Alright, there's 1. And with these 2, I can start them getting compressed. For the one thing I need, I had to make this machine just to do these 2. Crazy. Okay, I also need to take these 7, and they need to be... I need to upgrade 7 of these. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I need to upgrade these because they need to be used to upgrade this. Triple check. See, I need the refined obsidian dust to upgrade my reinforced alloys. So that's next. Alright, let's get this time to skip again. Okay, we've got these all done. And I always like putting those in first and then this, which I guess it really doesn't matter. But those can process there, and then pull you out. What? I put 2 osmiums in. Did I put just 1? Alright, let's get a second osmium. Huh. That's a weird glitchy thing. Unless it needed slightly more than... Well, I'm happy it's working, so that's the main thing. That's just weird. Okay, so we've got those 2 bits. I wish that didn't go away. So we got, for this, we got those 2 bits. We need to make the electrical chest. All right, let's start making some of these extra bits. Miner. Actually, here, let's do this. Digital miner. Ha! I can copy that now. Okay, so I need to make this guy, and we've got one of those. Cool. And energy tablets. 1, 2. Nope, they don't stack. Alright. And we haven't gotten one of those yet. Okay, so let's put you there, and you go there, and you go there, and one piece of steel goes there. Alright, so we just need to upgrade that. Oh, we've got our 7 atomics. So, gimme. That can go away. Ha! I can do it. I copied it. So we can make the robot. Oh, why didn't you pull that from there? Alright, so there's that piece done. And I'm gonna just drop you back into here. Let's see, we've got the steel casing. Do we have a steel casing? We do. I did make that already. So that's in there. And let's make these teleportation cores. That's those. Let's drop you in there. 1, 2. So there's our teleportation cores. So we got that. We need these puppies. We need 2 of them. 1. Oh, they can't stack either. Do we have everything? Hot diggity! There's our digital miner. And we have 3 leftover pulverized obsidians, which is all we can do. If you haven't seen this beast before, it is really cool looking. The thing that I love so much about the digital miner and why it's worth getting the time to get this going, I can come into here and I can configure it and I can say I want, let's go with ore dictionary, or diamond. Save. And this will grab for me anything that is a diamond ore block. And I'm gonna have a bigger radius. 32 is as big as it'll go. We'll go all the way from bedrock at 0 and we'll go up to, 200 up high. So this will grab within a 32 block radius every diamond ore that exists. This is fantastic. I can come in here and I can surgically grab what I need. That I like. And poor Nepo is dead. Well, I got it. Now we need storage and also power. Yeah, we're going to need more power, which is kind of why we're moving over to the overworld and out of here of the mining world. It just occurred to me, I've got a shiny brand new digital miner in my hand. I've got it programmed to grab diamonds. Why am I not digging for diamonds? It's the mining world. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's turn that there. We got the chunk, and I will put him right there in the corner of the chunk. All right. And I need to power him, so I'm going to steal this boy. Come to me, Tesseract. Okay, and it's up high there. So I'm going to power him right up there. Bloop. Okay, and I could go ahead and set this so that it will silk touch, but that consumes, I think it's like 6 or 8 times the power, and we really don't have much. And I could have it auto eject it out the back, which I'm not, because I'm just going to steep it in here. So begin. So it says there's 23 of these in the area. Cool. So it's going to take for a good chunk of time. I don't have any of the power and speed upgrades on this. That will be later. But hey, I just got me 23 diamonds. Not bad. So I'm going to do a little mining while we are away, because it's almost nighttime, going to bed time, and I figure I might as well do that. Let's see, there's a chunk right there. Let's go over here. Call you good. I typically will grab a little bit of dirt to mark my corner. Let's put the digital miner right there. And I'm going to do this, put an ender conduit there, and I guess I don't need the other. Let's put a gold chest underneath, and a gold chest there. Insert, insert, and you are going to export, and then because it's up there, let's get some free egg. Let's go ahead and put the tesseract to supply power right there. We can turn off that. Oh, this is a brand new one, so let's configure it. I always set my tesseract for send receive power. That way they can be dropped pretty much anywhere. So, okay, this guy is ready. Let's change the config, and we're going to go ahead and change this to ore with an asterisk. And what that will do is any ore that it will recognize in the dictionary, it's going to go ahead and grab. So, let's see. Oh, also I want to auto eject is off. Let's turn that on. So, let's get this going. Start. Now, I don't have silk touch on this, and it's not going to be very fast, but there's iron ore. So there's 16,000 things that it's going to mine. And some of them, like the redstone, is going to be, you know, a lot more than the rest. Let's see. Oh, I should also change this to pry one. Yeah, so we're going to fill up this one first. Oh, let me snag those diamonds out of here first. Those were how much I grabbed in the last little bit. So this is going to run overnight and probably fill up because there's not very much room. But that's okay. It's kind of close to the base, and we don't need a huge amount of resources. I just figure might as well let it run while we're asleep. You know, essence of automation. So some changes. You can see this bank of storage drawers are gone. And if we drop down here into the ME room, made a few changes. And if we drop a little further, yeah, we made a few changes. We are tearing everything out of here because this was never meant to be a permanent base. This was meant to be just temporary, and we started getting carried away and decided, nope, let's not do that. We kept this here so we could just pile things into it still, but we'll tear all this down and head over to spawn. And spawn right now is not looking so great. Why are you so slow? There we go. So the idea is this chunk right here that I'm in is where spawn is located. This is the central spawn chunk, and we're going to go ahead and set up down here the main ME interface and start building down here, and this will be the main storage for our items, for our ME, for processing of ore here in the overworld. So if we need to, we can reset the mining world and not have a problem. Plus we have really cool dialing devices to jump back and forth, but it's what we're doing. Let's see if we get a chicken. No chicken. Oh well. So this is Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Modsauce server, doing a bunch of changes, getting things ready so that we can start doing our stuff on the overworld instead of in the mining world. It's been great. Thanks for watching. Bye.